Morning guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Just out this morning on the River Wensum. I didn't get out too early. It's -3. So I got out about 9 o'clock. Started fishing about 1/4 past. Plan to do sort of like an hour and 15 minutes in each peg. I've just come down to Helsland Mill. That's where I am now. It's got a small cage feeder on with just ground bait. And a great big bit of I've got £8 main line, £8 hook link, size 6 Kirby mustard hook. I've got an 8mm pellet on a band there, and I've just wrapped it all in a great big blob of blue cheese paste, and I've just flicked it out under the tree. I'm just sitting waiting for 1 or 2 bites really. But if I don't get one in the next sort of 10 minutes, I'm going to go a bit further out to the far side. I know there's another good chub holding area. I'll show you where I am. Just got the bait down on the inside in a deep pool. At least it's bright, dry, fresh. But it's nice to see the sun, even though it's ice cold. The last 2 weeks it's just been that horrible grey, misty, murky, drizzly, damp weather. It's been hard to force yourself out. Everything just gets soaking wet. I don't mind it like this. I know I'm going to struggle this morning. It's just a case of sitting and waiting and giving them sort of like 15-20 minute casts. And then I'll move to a different spot. And I'll work my way down the river to a few chubby looking areas, and I might just go to the back pool as well. So I'm only going to give it another sort of like 20 minutes here, then I'll move spots. Well, what a great morning to be out. This kingfisher keeps flying backwards and forwards. There's loads of swans on here. But you never know. I did try a bit of bread flake as well, because I know there's some decent trout in here. But the water's really low today, really low and quite clear. I was talking to a guy where you can see, I'll switch you around, it's been really high and they must have opened the middle gate by the looks of it. So the gates have been opened and it's sort of flushed it all out. But you can see how this is normally all full of water. So yeah, I think it's a case of locating the fish more than anything. And just not overfeeding. Not putting any bait through the cage feeder, just ground bait. It's just a mixture of brown crumb with some blended, just normal low slices of bread, liquidized, a little bit of hemp, crushed hemp in there, a few bits of hemp and that's it, and some mainline cell stick mix liquid, just for a bit of scent more than anything else. And I've got about 2 foot hook link. I don't want it too close to the feeder. Anybody else out? I hope you had a good New Year. Had a nice quiet one this year. Stayed in, a few drinks with the girls. Didn't have a hangover for a change. In fact, that's my New Year's resolution. Alcohol gone now for me. I'm going to try and go a whole year without alcohol. In fact, I've had probably about 8 beers, 8 little bottles of beer over the whole Christmas period. Got 1 packet and that's lasted me. 1 or 2 each night and that's it. Just not fancied it this year. Really gone off it, and I ain't been too well before Christmas. Sod's Law came down for like the flu virus thing where it's hot, cold, shivering and all the rest of it. And it did take me a good week to get over it. week, 10 days to fully get over it. Just felt so lethargic and headache and aching and right. I'm going to carry on here for 20 minutes. Hope for a fish, and if not, I'll probably see you in another peg later on. Tight lines, guys. See you again. Bye for now.